With exam just around the corner, it is vital to focus on the most important topic in additional mathematics. I am Terry. With over 25 years of experience teaching and developing mathematics material, I've created Express Notes, a focused revision system to help you prepare efficiently. Today, we'll be covering chapter 2.2, types of root of a quadratic equation. So let's get started. A type of quadratic equation, now we have 3 plus 1. Now, I don't have to explain to you why. You already know why, right? That's just basic b squared minus 4ac. If it's more than 0, the equation has two different roots, or we say real and distinct. Doesn't matter whether you call it real or distinct or two different roots. If it's less than 0, or sorry, equals 0, real and equal root. Less than 0, no real root. Now, I would use no real root because I know maybe I should remove this because I don't want you guys, although technically it's correct, it's no complex root is the same as not real root, but I don't want to get into trouble. Some of you, you write this, your teacher say cannot, right? So just stick to no real root. And lastly, a combination of greater equals and greater and equals is greater equals 0. We say the equation has real root. Yeah, real root can be real and distinct or real and equal. Okay, this is very simple, everyone. Let's look at example 11. Yeah, let's do our b squared minus 4ac. My b is -6 square root, a is 3, c is 4. So this will be 36 minus, okay, this is 12, right? 12 times 4 is 48, -12. Okay, the value is not important. More important is the sign, whether it's more than, less than, or equals. This is less than, right? Less than 0, right? Okay, guys, less than 0 means what? There is no real roots. Okay, second one. Let us expand this. 10x minus 2x squared equals 7x minus 1. Rearrange it. 2x squared minus 3x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, let's do our b squared minus 4ac again. Your b is -3. You square it. My a is 2. My c is -1. So this is 9 minus plus 8, right? 17, right? So it's more than 0. More than 0 means it has real and distinct roots. Okay, real and distinct root. Sorry. Normally in exam, they won't ask you what's the type of root. Although it came out before in SPM, ask you the type of roots, but more commonly, in most cases, they ask you to find the value of unknown. Cool. So can we expand this first? 3x minus 2x squared minus 1 equals k. Rearrange to the right hand side, bring over. This is positive, guys. I'm bringing this to the right, bringing this to the right. So 2x squared minus 3x plus k plus 1 equals to 0. So your b squared minus 4ac is now, they have two different root, right? Two different root means more than 0. So your b is -3 square 4ac greater than 0. Can we square this? This is 9, right? 9. This is 8, right? You can, well, maybe I just multiply inside. -8 minus 8, minus 8k minus 8 more than 0. So 1 minus 8k is more than 0. -8k is greater than -1. When you divide it, answer is 1/8. Yeah, remember to change the symbol. -1 divided -8 is positive 1/8, but please change the symbol. Let us rearrange first. Bring to the left, bring to the left. So 3x squared plus 2x minus mx plus 3 equals 0. We can factorize this. So this will be 3x squared plus 2 minus mx plus 3 equals 0. So b squared minus 4ac must be what? Your b squared minus 4ac must be equal 0. Now, I know. Now, whatever, some people will expand this. Okay. Some people will expand this. Some people would just bring over. For me, no need to expand. Bring it over. This is 36. Square root of 36 is -6 and 6. There are two answers. So bring this over. M is either 8 or -4. Two answers. Okay. Let's just bring this over. X squared plus 4x minus 1. Expand the p. This is px minus p. Bring everything to the left-hand side. Okay, so you should get x squared plus 4x minus px plus p minus 1 equals 0. Okay, not? Now, the 4x and px, you should factorize them. When you factorize, it is 4 minus p bracket x plus p minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so let's do b squared minus 4ac again. In this case, the question says there's no real root. So this is your b squared 4ac less than 0. Now, in this case, we have no choice. We have to expand it because you notice this is involving unknown. If you look at the earlier one, if you look at this one, right? This one you can have, this is a number. Number, we can actually square root it. So you don't have to expand the bracket. You can square it directly. But for example, 14, you can't. You need to expand the bracket. 16 minus 8p plus p squared minus 4p plus 4 less than 0. So p squared minus 12p plus 20 less than 0. And in this case, we have a quadratic inequality. So I hope you can see the difference between example 14 and example 12. In example 12, this is a linear inequality. Linear inequality, no need to sketch a graph. Straight away, write your answer. Right? Solve the inequality will do. This one, to solve the inequality, we have to first factorize. Factor of 20 will be 10 and 2. I want to get 12, right, guys? I want to get 12, 10 and 2. They are both negative. So let's sketch the roots. They are 2 and 10. And since it's less than, the region should be below here. Move it up. We know P is between 2 and 10. So let's expand the bracket here. You get x squared plus 2hx. I think you can bring the 3 and k, bring over. Let's do b squared minus 4ac. This is your b squared. A is 1, c is 3 minus k. It is given that they have 2 equal roots, so we let it be equal 0. And here you're finding h. We're finding h in terms of k. When you square this, you get 4h squared minus 4. You can expand the bracket, but I'm thinking, can we just divide everybody by 4? So h squared is now what? This one is 3 minus k. Am I right? Just bring it to the right-hand side. Okay. When you bring over, your h squared is 3 minus k. We're finding what? We're finding h. So h is square root of 3 minus k. Now, question. Should I put a plus minus? No, because the question says h and k are positive constant. So you can't take negative. So just leave it like this. H is the square root of 3 minus k. Okay, this is not difficult. Now we know that to solve for point of intersection between a curve and a straight line, we can just call them one equation 2, solve them simultaneously, right? Then we do b squared minus 4ac, right? If you intersect at 2 points, you have 2 solutions. Your b squared minus 4ac should be more than 0. Yeah? Okay, intersect at 2 points up. Okay, if it touches at 1 point, b squared minus 4ac must be equal to 0. If it does not intersect, b squared minus 4c must be less than 0. By the way, touches at 1 point is another term that you use. Anybody still remember? Start with letter T. Tangent. When a line is a tangent to a curve, the line touches the curve at 1 point. So you have one real root. Okay. So example 16, very simple. Determine whether this straight line intersect at 2 points, touches at 1 point, or does not intersect. So we call this equation 1, call this equation 2. We sub equation 1 inside equation 2. Okay. So the moment you sub inside, don't write y anymore. You write 3x minus 4. You square it, the result is 6. Expand the bracket. 9x squared, 24x, right, plus 16 equals 0. 11x squared minus 24x plus 10 equals 0. Now, you don't have to solve this. Everyone, you don't have to solve it. You just have to find the type of roots by doing b squared minus 4ac. My b is negative 24. I square it. My A is 11. My C is 10. Okay, may have to use a calculator. 24 square is 576, right? Okay, 576. This is 440, right? 440. The difference is 136, more than zero, correct? Meaning what? It will intersect at 2 points. Call this equation 1. Call this equation 2. We should sub 1 in 2. Yeah, sub equation 1 inside equation 2. Okay, the moment you sub inside, you don't write y anymore. What do you write? You write kx plus 2. The result equals to 1. Okay, can we expand this? X squared plus 3kx squared plus 3 times 2 is 6. So this is 6x. Bring the 1 over to the left-hand side. Now, these two we can put together. You should get 1 plus 3k bracket square minus plus 6x minus 1 equal 0. Okay, so what we have here is a quadratic equation that if they say the line is a tangent, remember I said just now, when a line is a tangent to the curve, the line touches the curve at one point. So your b squared minus 4ac should be equal 0. Okay, so this is 36. 36. I do a bit slower. Plus 4, 1 plus 3k equals 0. Do you want to multiply inside or divide? Okay, I divide by 4. Okay, I think I times in. It's the same. 36 plus 4 plus 12k equals 0. This is 40 plus 12k equals 0. 12k is negative 40. K is what? Divide by 4. You get 10. Divide by 4. You get 3k is negative 10 over 3. This one I wrote wrongly. There's an x, missing x. I actually factorize the number in front. This number is 1. This is 3k. So when you factorize, take out the x squared, you're left 1 plus 3k. Your A is 1 plus 3k. Your B is 6. Your C is negative 1. If this video helped you, you can get my advanced book from Shopee or Lazada or by searching Taliti. For full step-by-step learning, check out my e-course or join my classes at Pusat Tuition Taliti. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.